Well, just starting the walk. It's gonna be a while. I am somewhere on this map. Who knows where? There's a guy in front of me, way up there. So I think I'm going the right way, but who knows? It's a beautiful area though. Kind of countryside and landscape. So yeah, see you in a few hours. Well, a little update. So I'm following the map, but there's a bunch of people that I think instead of going left, they went right. So I haven't seen anyone in a minute. Who knows? Let's see who's right or wrong. They both go to the same spot, so it really doesn't matter, but kind of interesting. I'm on my own now. I don't see anyone around. So we'll see. Well, found out where everyone went. So I don't know if you can see it. Down there's the other road. That's where everyone went, it looks like. I see a bunch of people down there. And they were supposed to go to this path, which has less highway traffic on it. So, solve that mystery. But yeah, it's nice. Beautiful area. Alright. Well, I didn't realize it, but apparently this bridge right here is the crossing lane. That side is France. This side is Spain. I just found that out because Verizon sent me a text saying, "Welcome to Spain." I was like, huh? Didn't realize I made it there. But yeah, I'm in Spain now. So that bridge back there is the dividing line. Well, it's kind of drizzling right now on a kind of dirtish path, but I don't know, I haven't seen anyone in a while. The people I saw passed probably a mile or two back that way. I haven't seen anyone out here, so yeah, kind of lonely out here, not gonna lie, but you know what, I'm doing it. So it's actually quite peaceful. There's no one else around. Just you and your thoughts in the world. Alright, till next time. Well, past a few people now. All I gotta say is this beginning part sucks. There is so much elevation gain, and it takes for freaking ever to get up. I've got pretty good endurance. Even this is tough for me. If the entire hike is going to be like this, oh, we're in for a treat. Alright, that's enough of my complaining. At least I got to see people. Not as lonely. So that's been nice. Onward and upward though. Alright. So the place behind me, this is in Ortega? I don't know how to pronounce it. Kind of an interesting place. So this is a religious place, religious hostel. It's got a bunch of volunteers from the Netherlands. They do a 2-week on rotation, 2-week off. And all the volunteers there have done the Camino. They're multilingual. Decent chunk spoke English. And the person I got a picture with was Renee. Very sweet person, and she gave me some helpful references and stuff as I continue to walk. I'm gonna keep walking just because it feels too early to quit or not continue walking. So I'm gonna go 2 more towns over and stop there for the day, and that'll conclude my day 1 of Jay's grand adventure. But yeah, if I ever do this again, this is probably where I'd stay with friends. So So, walking to the town that I'm going to spend the night in. It's not fun right now. It is pretty rainy, foggy, windy, all of the above. I'm cold, I'm wet. Probably should have stopped a town or two sooner, but so just leaving the albergue I was staying at last night today. It's day 2 of my grand adventure. It snowed, which I was not prepared for, so that's why I got my rain jacket on, just to kind of break the wind. The burger is pretty nice. I met a lovely older couple. They were from Versailles, France. Spoke 3 different languages: French, English, and Spanish. Met Jonathan, goes by John, from New York. Yeah, interesting group of people. So we'll see who else I meet along the way. But right now, I'm trying to find my path back onto the Camino. I'll probably pull up my phone here in a little bit and try to find that. Time to get at it. Well, it's getting a lot nicer out. A while ago I passed that French couple again, Isabel, and I forget the husband's name. Passed a few other people, but definitely does get more sparse as you get further and further back. So, just keep walking. Well, there's no snow on the ground here, which is nice. I have no idea what town right over there is, but it's a beautiful view. Kind of trees in the way. Little area I just passed through back there. But yeah, just God, it's a lot of walking, and I think I saw a sign back about half a mile said I'm 20-ish kilometers from Palmetto, that's how you pronounce it or something, I don't know. But that's where I'm trying to get to. We'll see if that happens. I might have to stop in a town sooner than that. Kind of depends how ambitious I'm feeling today. So, yeah, let me get a better view. But, yeah, we'll see if I get there. Till next time. Well, seeing a few signs now that Pamplona? Yeah, Pamplona. It's about 6 or 7 miles away from where I'm currently at. So I'm just gonna try to get there. It is, oh, what time is it? About 2 o'clock almost, I think. So I'm definitely not making it there by like 4, 5, probably closer to 6 or 7. Maybe even a little longer, depending on the rate I'm going. But we'll see. If I haven't already mentioned, found out this rude awakening. It is daylight savings here in Spain, so I lost an hour of sleep last night. But walking this path, a bunch of cars, at least safe enough for me to be here. But yeah, daylight savings was quite a rude awakening. Was not expecting that. So yeah, fun times. But 7 more miles to go, and I'm at Pamplona. Yeah, Pamplona. There you go. I don't know, I'm dyslexic. Well, I passed a sign back in that town right there, somewhere over there. It's Pamplona is about 5 miles away. So we'll see. I'm pretty tired. My legs hurt, shoulders hurt, everything hurts. But I'm feeling kind of motivated. And I kind of want to get to Pamplona out of spite. Just like prove to my body that yeah, you can get there. It's just 5 miles. It's gonna be kind of late though. I still have plenty of daylight because of the daylight savings change, but it's the path I'm on. We'll see how long it takes for me to get there. Let's see, it's almost, oh, what time was that gonna be? It's almost 3. So goal is to try to get there by 4. At the rate I'm going, I'm definitely not going to make it by 4. Probably not 5, but maybe 6, maybe. Wishful thinking, probably. Yeah, we'll see. Path a little bit, but just because my LPS is in downtown Pamplona. There's the view so far. Interesting little place. It's actually like city. Here, kind of what I expected. Got some churros earlier. Thanks there. No, what? Another kilometer away. So I just gotta make there. Yep, 22. It's cold. Well, getting a start to my day. Pretty early in the morning still. It's pretty dark out. Got breakfast to go. Knee hurts a little bit, but it's doing better today since it's stretched. So just got to get back on the trail, get to the starting location. I got to stop for water at some point. My bladder's pretty low. Because if I don't get that, I'll be in trouble. But there's a water fountain about an hour away, so I'm gonna stop and fill up there, try out the filter. Let's see if I get dysentery. Pretty happy. I found one of the actual places that had food, so I got a croissant, like a cheese, meat, croissant sandwich type thing. So pretty happy about that. But time to keep walking. This will be good. Alright, I made it to the town. Found the water fountain. So time to fill up my water. Doing okay so far. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. Got lost a little bit earlier, but yeah, time to do a time lapse of filling up my water here. I'm probably gonna use my Corellia press just because it's got the filter on it. I don't know if this is necessarily sanitary, so that's what we're gonna do. So the little town I just passed through, that's right out of Himmelpa. I can't pronounce it. Probably the friendliest people I've met so far on the trail. Everyone in the community was very helpful and like, hey, kind of trails that way, and everyone says hello, bueno camino. So yeah, kind of an interesting experience. That was different from kind of the city, so that was kind of nice. Here's the current view, what I'm looking at. There's a handful of people in front of me right now. They're probably gonna smoke me because today's an easy day. I'm going slow today. I think there's only maybe 400 or 600 feet of elevation gain, or meters, feet, I don't know, get one of the two. But yeah, we'll see how far I make it today. Shouldn't be too bad. So the hard part's done. That was all in the beginning. So there is a little bit of elevation gain a day and some decent ending, but nothing crazy. Well, I just stopped at my first like convenience store type thing. It's back there. Kind of nice little area. I got a few snacks, got a patch, so happy about that. Found a Powerade finally, so I can get some electrolytes in at least. But Snickers as well. I'm gonna eat that now. Got a few cookies because why not? Thought about getting Oreos, but I got Biscoff cookies, so I got those instead. So we'll see how those taste. Maybe I'll regret not getting the Oreos, but oh well. Anyways, time to keep walking. Well, I just stopped for lunch. I just got done with that. I had carne and pasta. Different texture. I got to the bottom of the hill. I got my albergue. It's decently far away. Still, I'm hoping to get there by between 4 and 5. I may be a little ambitious. But yeah, I got my 2 stamps for the day. So time to continue on. We'll see how long I get there. I'm going kind of slow now because I got relaxed and my muscles got cooled down, so a little stiff right now, trying to get back up to speed. So just a little update on Jay's grand adventure. The water that I filtered earlier, I don't think filtered very well because I pooped my pants profoundly for a solid like 5 minutes. Yeah, so the town that I was in, reached out to the hostel there. No one was there because she didn't have any reservations. She messaged me back saying, hey, do you still need help? And it's like, I'm the next town over near this place getting ready for my other place. It's like, yeah, if you don't mind. So I hiked my way there. She was gracious enough to let me shower there, gave me a trash bag to put all my stuff in, said where this public laundromat was. So I was just there finishing my laundry, getting everything washed again. I'm gonna try to hack it to my next town. We'll see how that goes. And I believe they have a pharmacist there, see if I can get some medication to help with all this, because that was not a fun experience. So now Jay is paranoid. Don't know if you can see it over there. Jay is only going to do bottled water for the rest of the trip. We're not going to use any water from a stream, from the tap, from a filter, because that was a miserable experience, and if I can help it, not doing it again. So yeah, Jay is could be a happy camper, but hey, still here. I'm very gracious that that woman helped me. So yeah, all right, just a little update where I'm at. I've been walking uphill nonstop, and the sign said 36% incline for 1,200 kilometers. And it just keeps going. But making good time to my albergue. I'll get there on time for everything. Not in time for dinner. I still gotta stop at the pharmacy. Farted and maybe a little bit came out. Maybe that's too much information probably, but so I really need to get medication is the moral of the story, because it's gonna be a long night if this keeps happening like this, and very unpleasant for everyone else that's staying with me. So place does have laundry facilities as well, so I'm hoping to use those to clean everything again. Got my water, about to open that up because it's getting tiring, but yeah, just keep going.